Chapter 2. At 1:15, I took off my apron, dusted off my hands, and started collecting my things. I heard the front door jingle a few minutes later. Chrissy came out of the dining room and into the kitchen wearing her usual tight-fitted plaid shirt, paired with her trademark heavy black eyeliner. "Hey, Mrs. Peters," she said, nodding at me. "Hey, Chrissy," I said, "thanks for covering for me. I really appreciate it." After the problems I'd had with Bailey, my former bakery assistant, I had been reluctant to hire someone else on. Bailey had been one of my best friends right up until the point when I found out that my husband was cheating on me with her. You can imagine the trust issues that caused. I stubbornly worked myself to the bone for almost 2 years before I finally hired somebody to fill Bailey's former role. But Chrissy had been great so far, and whatever hesitation I'd had about hiring somebody else to help with the shop quickly evaporated within the first few weeks of her working here. She was in her early 20s and had a quiet and reserved manner that some people found off-putting, but that I liked. I'd be lying if I didn't say she reminded me of me at her age. She had a tough exterior, but was a nice person. Chrissy was cool under pressure, and she followed my recipes to the T. She may not have been the friendliest person when it came to the customers. In fact, with those severely plucked eyebrows and heavy makeup, I think she intimidated them a little bit. But I didn't mind that. She did her job, and she did it well, and most importantly, I felt I could trust her. I even hired her boyfriend, Carson, to wash dishes a couple of days a week. But I just wished she'd stop calling me Ms. Peters. It made me feel old, like I was an instructor of hers at the local community college where she was taking night classes. "There shouldn't be too much to do," I said, grabbing my purse and a tin of the Christmas River cherry pie that I had made earlier. "And don't feel like you have to stay here until 7. If it gets really slow, close up early. I'll still pay you for the hours." "Okay, Miss Peters," she said, putting an apron on. "I think I can handle that. You have a good time with your man." I laughed. "Thanks," I said. "And another thing, please call me by my first name. Seriously, I mean, I know I must seem old to you, but I don't think of myself that way." She grinned and then shrugged. "I'll see what I can do," she said. "Call me if anything comes up," I said, backing out the door. "Don't worry," she said. "Nothing will." I walked through the front door and out to the street. It was nice feeling like the shop was in good hands. It was nice being able to trust someone with it again. I got in my black Ford Escape and pulled away down Main Street, which had heat waves radiating off the asphalt. I rolled down the window, letting the July air blow through my hair. I felt absolutely free.